please rise for the national anthem of South Sudan.
Good afternoon, everybody. You are live from the AfroBasket Qualifiers 2025. I hope you're doing all well. Angelo Tsagorakis, your host for the next two games coming up. It's day 2 of competition. We've had quite a few games yesterday. We had Uganda beating out Kenya, Egypt dominating against Burundi, and Angola got upset by Mozambique. How about that? Today's action, we got 3 games coming up. We got South Sudan against Kenya, which is our first game. Then Uganda will match up with Egypt, 2 undefeated teams so far in this competition. And we'll finish up the day with Angola going against Mozambique for a second confrontation between the 2 teams. Now, if you want to look out for talented players for Team Kenya, keep an eye out for Victoria Reynolds on her debut with the Kenya Lionesses back in 2021. She took Zone 5 by storm. She was named the most valuable player, led the team to the Continental Championship, where they finished 9th. So although Kenya missed out on a place at the 2023 edition, as Uganda received a wild card after finishing 2nd in the qualifiers, the American-born Kenyan has pretty much established herself as a key player on the continent, so you better keep an eye out. Don't blink, you might miss it. Then South Sudan, for a team to make history for their country, bright starlets, they have Adut Bulkak, WNBA player who brings invaluable experience from her college days at Florida State University, and obviously the American League, which is the top league in the world. She was drafted by the New York Liberty in 2016. She played for the 2017 WNBA finalists, the Chicago Sky. So it's going to be quite interesting. South Sudan did not play yesterday. And Kenya suffered a loss, trying to bounce back against a very athletic South Sudan team is not the easiest task. Egypt, Cairo. Egypt playing at home during the qualifiers. Group A, Egypt, Uganda, Kenya, Burundi, and South Sudan.
انت لسه معايا؟
Cameroon qualified out of zone 4. Fitting the Democratic Republic of Congo. It's going to be quite interesting to see how the Kenyan ladies fare. They have a bunch of ladies who have participated in the Africa Cup, but 3x3. Kenya has been one of the most proactive federations in 3x3 in the past few years. Trying to double down with 5-on-5. Very short delay.
ايوه فاكر
Game was supposed to start 2 minutes ago. So apologies about that, but little technical issue is going to be solved very soon. The best performance for Team Kenya in the first game, Victoria Reynolds. Who else? Who did you expect? 13 points, 4 rebounds and 6 assists, 3 steals. She did have 4 turnovers though, and had quite a poor shooting night, shooting at 3 for 12. Reynolds is gonna try as well as she can to have a strong scoring outing. Mercy Wanyama, who's been the star player for Kenya's 3x3 squad, had 12 points, 8 boards, 2 assists. All right. Finally get it going. Obviously keep a lookout for South Sudan's athleticism. Luol Deng has done such an incredible job building this program up, both the men's and women's sides. Kenya, team with more history than South Sudan, but South Sudan is the team of the future who could very well become the team of the present already. They've done it with the man. They're looking forward to accomplish the same type of success with the women's program. Ball shall be given to Kenya. Shot. Target a little bit too long. Keep an eye out for Natali Mwangale, 28 for Kenya, who hit the game winner 2 years ago in the final of the Grades 3 Africa Cup against Egypt to give Kenya's first major title. That's going to be a travel. A little bit too nonchalant on the catch. Adut Bulkak. South Sudan, Mwangale tries to take it all the way, gets rejected. First fast break for the easy lay. Then gets the first bucket. And Washington with a good defensive pressure. Back-to-back quick buckets. South Sudan puts Kenya head underwater already. Better make sure that keep your head on the swivel. Great defense, forcing a tough shot. Washington with the rebound. Fast break opportunity. Fortunately, capitalized on.
قول لي بس هو معايا ماشي. انا خليه جاهز على طول يعني.
انت يعني ما تمشيش مع الكوره.
طيب.
انا عايزك في الفاست بريك في الجنب. ممكن. هو هيلاقيك هناك شايف مين جايب كام لقطه حلوه هيجيبها. احتفال اللعيبه هو بيجيب باسكت بعدين او زميلتها
Take. A little bit lucky on that pass, but Cap Gabriel gets it to go all the way. Nice dish. Good, great pass, drawing the whole defense and feeding with the spoon, Christina Kinyi. Gives Kenya's first bucket of the game, and now the defensive pressure almost had an opportunity for transition with Reynolds, but Dorothy Okach paying attention. Stepping out of bounds is not authorized. Very aggressive. Washington, nice driving kick for a wide open three. Not enough lift. Suzanne Aya not giving off her hips. Reynolds. Ball rims out. Ball stays possession of Kenya with a good hustle from Wanyama. Reynolds sidestepping to the left. It's too much on it, but unfortunately Washington and Bulgak kind of crashed into each other. A lot of defensive rebounds right now. Kenya makes his presence felt. South Sudan is going to have to clean up the defensive board. And the 3-2 zone right away proposed, and Reynolds goes with the midi. Sweet jumper. Ties things up to 6 apiece, and interesting coaching right now. Coach George Mayenga trying to blurry the deal. For South Sudan, he needs to prove that they can shoot the ball, and right now they're a little bit confused with what's going on. Defensively, Mwangale pushes up the pace. Oh, trying to give it back to Mwangale. Probably not the best choice. Once again, a transition situation that is not well handled by Kenya. But South Sudan is going to have to figure it out. If Kenya mixes his defense like that and stays in that zone, a 3-2 zone playing up high, going to have to find some type of outside shooting efficiency. No foul call. Mwangale gives it up. Left hand layup. Kenya taking the lead. Washington. Ooh, sweet Euro step. Real floater. Gets the bucket. We got a nice pace now. First few minutes, we're a little bit blurry. But now, ladies, they're balling out. Nice. Back-to-back buckets for Selena Okumu. Long range. Target, the length of Gabriel. Nice flash. Bulgak turns it over though. Needs to play much tougher. But she gets the ball close to the cup. We're going to have a first substitution for South Sudan. Kim Lual. There you go. Ball goes in. Wall scores right away. Wanyama. Bang, bang. Kenya stays with it. So obviously on the 3-2 zone, the corners are going to be the weak spot. But it's a choice. If you don't believe that your opponent is going to have the outside shooting quality, and Reynolds, ooh, wee. In transition, taking her sweet time, using the screen. The defense goes under, and she makes the defense pay for the blunder. So, 4-point lead for Kenya. And that 3-2 zone is definitely giving South Sudan trouble. That's one way to take away the size and length of South Sudan. So once again, you know that the corners are going to be the weak spot. If you manage to get the ball at the high post or through the middle, then you can literally dissect the defense. But having 3 people at the top, the middle is quite tough to attain. It's difficult to find a way to feed the ball inside. So if you find some type of efficiency shooting from the outside, or you don't have to settle for the shot, you can attack that corner, dribble driving. Maybe you draw the defense and feed the middle. It's another possibility. And you got to execute. So let's see how long Kenya is going to stay with it, but philosophy usually is, if it's not broken, Keep it going. Shot. Not the best choice right here from Tenny. Yeah. Had some thought to it, but the execution from Wengale not clean enough. Washington draws, kicks, perfect feed for the nice bucket. Keep the ball out. Reynolds got the open look, but she misses. Needless to say that Kenya needs to win this game bad. Losing the first game never puts you in the best position. In the 5-team group, nice little flash, nice feed. Kumu right now. Leading scorer, That's gonna be an unsportsmanlike. Wengale, the Cookie Monster, steals the ball away. Now she earned herself a pair of free throws plus possession. So that 3-2 zone is clearly giving South Sudan a lot of trouble. The shot selection needs to be crisp and the decision making even crisper. So Wengale bumps the lead up to 5 for the first time in favor of Team Kenya. One for 2. Now, South Sudan goes with a matchup zone of its own. Interesting. Both teams having faith in the other team's failure to perform from the outside. So far, those choices are justified. And you saw the clenched fist from George Mayenga. George Mayenga is not going to like this quick and silly turnover. Unforced error right there. There you go, attacking the corner. That's going to be a foul. Aya is getting subbed out. Washington breaks it. Oh, the good presence on the offensive board, but unfortunately not capitalized by Rose McQuay. South Sudan will retain possession of the ball, though. So air ball, but following up. Can we give an assist on this missed shot from Elizabeth Okumu? Can we? No, we can't. Actually, I think it's on Mundi, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, sweet move. That was filthy. Tenny with a deadly change of direction. Reverting to nice Washington, nice take, great body control. South Sudan still within striking distance. And matchup zone proposed by South Sudan is giving just as much trouble to Kenya as the 3-2 given on the other side. Obviously, it's a matchup of talent, a game of talent. It's also a game of strategy. It over. The great hustle will earn possession back for South Sudan. Washington needs to watch out, though. Alicia Washington playing in Spain for Barcelona. Washington once again saw the ball deflected. This will be the end of the first quarter. Kenya and South Sudan kind of hit a rough patch right there. Couldn't really find a way to score in the past 3 minutes. Things were looking pretty interesting, and then the defense kind of took over. Both ends, Kenya managed to pull away. South Sudan staying within reach. Obviously, the defensive choices by both sides are giving the opponent trouble. As we know, zone in the the AfroBasket is a tool used by many, many teams to create an advantage. The best way to break the zone is to knock down shots. The moment you find some type of accuracy, and if you manage to find consistency, then opponents need to get away from the zone as fast as they can, because you know how fast the three can help you pull away from your opponent and create a big lead. But on the other side, if you start doubting, if you're out of rhythm, and you miss a few shots in a row, then it's the complete opposite dynamic that is kind of building up. The outstanding performers right now in this game, you have Delisha Washington, who played the full first quarter, 8 points, shooting 4 for 7. Big problem is Washington needs to take care of the ball much more. She needs to do a better job making sound decisions. Right now, she turned the ball over 5 times, even though she had 1 steal and 1 assist. That's not make up for it.
Right.
South Sudan turned the ball over 10 times in the first quarter, which is way too much. Half of those turnovers were directly the responsibility of Washington. So, after quarter number 1, an adjustment is needed. Kenya also turned the ball over 10 times, which is way too much, obviously. Selena Okomu, 8 points, 4 for 5, and 3 turnovers. Kenya shooting the ball well from inside the arc, 9 for 14, 0 for 5 from a long range. She's pretty much the same type of dynamic. Oh yes, what a pass from Reynolds. Laser pass. Fitting the low post, finding the open teammate. Man. Oh yes, there you go. That's what they needed. That's what they're looking for. Mayan knocks down the corner 3. Cuts the lead to 4. Nice move. I like that. Mercy Wanyama. Great footwork. Bump the lead up to 6 once again. Look at this. How high that defense is for Team Kenya. Yes. Mid-range special. Bugak knocks it down. Reynolds for 3. Oh, did she have the foot? No, she didn't have the foot on the line. It's kind of like, they're not putting the 3. They are now. Just like that, things are heating up. Nice start of the second quarter. Washington wide open. No. Offensive board. Gabriel missing the easy. Just when I was about to mention that Sudan was 0 for 8 from 3-point range, and Kenya was 0 for 5. They both made one. 3 against 2. Nice pass. Oh, Reynolds spoiling dessert. That was unexpected. Wanyama with a great dish. Antonio Reynolds with 7 points, shooting 3 for 8, 5 assists though. And 5 steals. Wow. Only 1 turnover. She has 12 points player efficiency. Speeds up. 1 too many dribbles. Reynolds took it too deep. Washington draws the foul. And we'll shoot 2 free throws. Short. First attempt. That will stay possession of Kenya. South Sudan is looking for that break. They're looking to run the floor, utilize great defense to create easy opportunities on the other side. And Kenya, even though they did turn the ball over a little bit too much, just like South Sudan, they're doing well enough that the turnovers do not cost them heavily on fast breaks, particularly. Eight seconds on the shot clock. Reynolds, that's a poor pass. It seems that quite obvious what I'm about to say, but you need to take that dribble, open up the angle, bounce past it, read the help side defense. I'm going to say it sounds pretty basic, but at the end of the day, basic fundamentals are the key to a clean game at the highest level. Once again, silly turnover in Washington. A little bit too careless with it. 6th turnover for Washington. Spoiling the great job she's done being aggressive. Reynolds trying to go for the kill shot. Washington, easy lay. It's only a 4-point game. Reynolds. Great footwork, good patience. Lead remains at 6. Ball deflected out of bounds. Aggressive drive from McQuaid. We are far from the scoring output of Egypt yesterday against Burundi, obviously. That also usually happens when you have teams facing zone defense. But you can open up that zone defense with aggressiveness in the driving lanes. The first layer is real high and aggressive. Uh-oh. 5-second call. Kenya with a great defense on the out of bounds. And Kenya being in foul trouble now. 2 free throws coming up for South Sudan and Delisha Washington. Washington could have herself a game of games if she didn't have so many turnovers. 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal.
عايز نطلع مع الكرة.
12 points. Now 13. South Sudan has not been able right now to make the defensive stops that could help to cut the lead within 1 possession. Every time Kenya has found a way
عايز نطلع مع الكرة
to
مازن.
keep South Sudan at bay. Either with the sweet scoring of Reynolds, some type of good off-ball movement. Exactly what I was mentioning to you. If you attack the lane, you might find a way to dump it up to the middle. Defense has to move. The defense has to help on the drive. So that's a nice drive right there. Nice find. And Gabriel now with an opportunity to get things closer. One for two. One game. There's a sense of deja vu for South Sudan, but can they come up with the stop right now? That's the stop that they were waiting for. But the turnover right after. Do you give it to Mayan or do you give it to Washington? Mayan is the one responsible, in my humble opinion. Ball earned back. Kenya. Khaled throws up an airplane. Let's shoot it. Reynolds got it off in time. It's not well managed. On the other side, neither. Reynolds with the silly turnover. Both teams giving the opponent ammunition. Both teams spoiling opportunities just by rushing. Sometimes just press on the brake pedal. Faster is not always better. That's good all-ball movement right there. That's great movement right there. Washington with the assist. Bulgak helps South Sudan and the block right after. South Sudan could take the lead. Ball deflected by Reynolds. Washington, top of the key, goes for the kill shot. She's long. That's good patience right there. That's transition. It is better executed in Washington. Great pace. Takes her time, dumps it off when necessary. Gets yet another assist. That's going to be a turnover. South Sudan with the lead with 3 minutes to go in the first half. Kenya calls for the timeout. Things start to look a little bit better.
Hey?
Washington now with 13 points, 4 boards, 4 assists, and 2 steals. Leading the way, Bulgak and Aya with 5 and 4 points respectively. 6 and 7 player efficiency. 14 turnovers for Kenya, 18 turnovers for South Sudan. So being up 1 right now, it's not quite a miracle, but it's clearly a bit lucky. One thing that South Sudan has done on a high level is finishing close to the cup. 10 for 13 inside three-point range. 2 for 12 from the 3. Which obviously is not great, and Kenya shooting 1 for 8. Is just as bad. Kenya has been a little bit less efficient from closer range. That's a foul. That is a foul. There's a pair of free throw to be shot. Lack of mobility from Vilma Wino. He got beat too easily on that little face-up action on the baseline.
مش عارف والله. خمسة ما بيتكلموا انجليزي ولا عربي ولا فرنساوي ولا
2 for 2. Rose with her first points. That's a travel. That's a travel. Another silly turnover. Unforced error right there from Selena Okumu. And South Sudan slowly but surely pulling away. Ooh. She did the hardest part. Yarmayen had two ideas going on at the same time. She could have finished herself or dump it off inside. And the in-between got her in trouble. The ball snatched away. Washington now will take a time, attacking the gap. Nice dump off. Oh, got to finish your breakfast. But good thing you can count on Bulgak to get you where you need to go. Very bad pass. The ball turned over. Owino. Struggling. 5-point lead now for South Sudan. Kenya in trouble. And one thing that is working well for South Sudan is the aggressiveness, and that's another silly turnover. Unforced errors left and right. Every time a team has the chance to pull away or establish dominance, it's like Christmas season. Gifts falling out of the sky. Turnovers, giving the ball back to the opponent. Kumu draws the foul and will shoot 2. 8-point lead. Two. Quarterback pass forward. Akumu needs to be way more careful. Can't be giving the ball back like this. South Sudan is not going to take it lightly unless unless the ball is given right back to you. I guess that's the way it is now in this game. 21 turnovers for South Sudan. 17 turnovers for Kenya. That's usually the number of turnovers that you look on the stat sheet at the end of the game, not at halftime. Wangale, turnover number 18. So, last possessions of the first half. South Sudan turned it around. Oh, top of the key. She was left open, but I can promise you that's not the shot that South Sudan wanted. There might be a reason why Tenny was left wide open, top of the key. Oh, wow. Silly, silly. Right in the hands of Washington, and one. 37-30. You want to keep messing around, giving the ball back for transition opportunity? Well, that's how you pay it in full. Elizabeth Akumu turns it over. In the end, one for Tenny. 8-point lead, last possession. Kenya, Mwengale gives it up. Mwengale is going to have to shoot it. No. 38-30, 8-point lead for South Sudan. Feeling pretty good, knowing that they turned the ball over 21 times in the first half and they still managed to pull away. Kenya could have many regrets. Good thing for the Kenyan ladies, they got 20 minutes to come back in this game. If they lose, they will go on an 0-2 record after 2 days of competition. Fans from South Sudan showing love, feeling excited, and I can understand why. So, we'll be back in less than 15 minutes, so don't go too far. And we are back, second half on the way in the South Sudan against Kenya AfroBasket 2025 qualifying game in the women's bracket. I hope you're doing well. If you're joining us just now, South Sudan was in trouble in the first half. They were trailing most part of the first 20 minutes, but they managed to turn things around and pull away late in the second quarter, even though they turned it over 21 times. And look at this. Miscommunication, first possession, barely 6 seconds played in the third quarter, and Kenya turns it over for the 20th time. Talking about missed opportunities. Top of the key, Bugak trying to go for the kill shot. It's a little bit off target. Both teams have used up zone defense a lot. Wangale knocks down the three, top of the key. If there's somebody you do not want to go under on the screen, it is Natali Wangale. The ball deflected. Gabriel lacking the finishing touch. She needs to go up much harder. Good movement on the zone defense. Look was wide open in the corner. There's a lack of elevation. Inbounded with difficulty, and the South Sudan fans erupt, excited. If South Sudan can pull away early in the third quarter, they're not going to say no, are they now? Nyamwatch Denny followed up with the breakaway layup. 10-point lead for the first time in this game. South Sudan, another turnover. Washington speeds up. They're looking for the unsportsmanlike foul. They probably are not going to get it. Two-lady action. Nice driving kick. Another open look. This time around. Wangale apparently was the last one to touch. Delisha Washington, 13 points, shooting 50% from the field. 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 4 steals. She turned the ball over 7 times in the first half. 7 times. Which is unfortunate because she could have quite an amazing game. Adud Bogak, 9 points, 4 boards, 3 assists, 2 steals, and 3 turnovers. Both ladies with 12 points player efficiency so far in this game. For Kenya, Selina Okumu, 9 points, but 6 turnovers. Natalie Mwangale, 6 turnovers. Victoria Reynolds, 9 points, but shooting poorly. 4 for 13. She got 7 steals, which is absolutely insane. That's a good take from Mercy Wanyama. Wanyama knocks it down. Reynolds, good ball movement with good defense. Washington not getting driven past by quick little timeout as there is some technical problem that needs solving.
لو هو يبقى زي ما هو عايز. في حتى ما يبقاش المنظر ده. ايوه يا تيحة.
So obviously they're trying to solve the problem. So that's going to give me an opportunity to take a deep dive into the statistics so far in this game. I mentioned to you the turnovers. Obviously, it's been a major problem, knowing that both teams have turned it over 23 times, which explains partly how both teams went on a run eventually in the first half, and the reason why neither team managed to truly pull away, even though South Sudan found a way to create an 8-point advantage before going back to the locker room. Everything was translated by South Sudan's ability to capitalize on clean opportunities in the paint, shooting close to 70%. Both teams have struggled shooting the ball from three-point range, 2 for 13 for Kenya, and 3 for 17 for South Sudan. So obviously, the three is not where the key resides for neither teams so far. South Sudan shot 11 free throws, Kenya 8. And the dominance also has been on the offensive boards for South Sudan. Their length has been giving much trouble to Kenya. But then Kenya played very scrappy, the fighting spirit, providing Kenya a lot of offensive boards in the first 3 minutes. Seemed that everything was going Kenya's way. And you could have had an expectation of a long afternoon for South Sudan. But you get the reminder that in basketball, nothing is defined within the first minutes. All right, let's get back to the action. Ball turned over. Good defense by Kenya. 6-point game. Kenya still in the hunt. Remind you, Kenya lost its first game yesterday against Uganda, 78-56. Great defense, Wangale pushing the pace, 3 against 2. She decided to keep it. Wanyama staying with it. And apparently holding her ankle. Gabriel is in pain. I don't know exactly how it happened. I wasn't, unfortunately, capable of keeping my eyes on Gabriel's ankles as the play unfolded. Yeah, the left ankle right there. She's in pain. She's going to be helped out of the court. She might have stepped on somebody's foot, and as you know, this is as certain of an injury as anything you could do. It doesn't matter how much proprioception you do, how much balancing work and preventive work, preparing your ankles and articulations to withstand playing basketball, falling on someone's foot. That's a poor shot selection right there. Very poor shot selection. Nyamwak Teni rushing and giving the ball back. Kenya within 4. Mid-range and the ball. Capricious, cruel. Spinning around in the ball, will be given back. Good hands. The aggressiveness. Selena Okumu earns the possession back. So South Sudan keeps possession of it. Oh yes, fast break city with the good pass. Kenya pulls back within 2. Another long range, and this time around she knocks it down. Shooting 2 for 7 from 3 so far. Nyamwak Deni does not have an ounce of doubt in her ability to knock shots down. When you're a shooter, you better have that confidence. Oh, silly turnover. Mwengale with yet another one. And the ball given right back. Reynolds all the way. Must be frustrating when you get an opportunity for a fast break that you give the ball right back. Mwengale with 7 turnovers. Reynolds with 8 steals. Reynolds could aim for a triple-double if she gets a few more assists. And two other steals. Two free throws coming up for Christina Kinyi. Kinyi misses. And for 2. Mwengale with the big offensive board. Mwengale misses. Kenya shooting poorly from the free throw line. 6 for 14. Steal. Kenya is only 2 points away. Stopping her dribble almost got her in trouble. Foul drawn.
لنا بكار بقى فين؟ بكار فين؟ كل اللي انا عارفه ازاي مفيش حاجه طيب انت راح صور نفس صوره نزلها انا حابب
Referee crew checks the monitor.
لازم هم اللي يقولوا مش احنا اي حاجه اقعد لنا بقى شويه. اقعد انت. لا يا ابني الملعب. الملاعب بتاع الكاميرا. كاميرات كتيرة بص كل ده ما هيك جابر
Washington with her 14th point in this game, shooting 4 for 5 from the free throw line. 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 steals. Obviously, many turnovers, 8. She hasn't turned it over in a while. If I'm not mistaken, all 8 of her turnovers happened in the first half. Oh, don't be nonchalant with it. Luckily. Kumu draws a foul. She will have a pair of free throws. For 2. 7 for 16. Driver kicking. It's going to be a little bit too late. Little bit too late. Tenny could not take this shot before the expiration of the 24-second shot clock.
هو عامل كده عشان يروح يلعب البول والجرة ها سلمنا على الانتباه.
Washington draws it. Oh, she probably should have taken the shot. She gets a little bit lucky as the ball fell in the right hands. There's going to be an unsportsmanlike foul against Sakini. Or is it going to be against Okumu? They're going to check the monitor. So, unsportsmanlike foul confirmed against Christina Kinney. 2 free throws plus possession. Oh, that's a big bucket. A minute 21 left in the third quarter. South Sudan starts to smell the sweetness of victory within its reach. Obviously, there's still a quarter left, but that's a turnover. Washington speeds up. See you later. Not catching up. Delisha with a delicious finish. 19 points for her personal account. And the turnovers are going to be the doom of somebody today. More than likely, it's going to be the doom of Kenya. It was close. It was real close. The end of the third quarter could propel South Sudan with a commanding lead and high hopes of sustaining such lead throughout the last 10 minutes of the game. So 2 free throws for Kenya on the defensive rebound foul. You can see the frustration on Selena Okumu's body right there, kicking the air after missing yet another free throw. 1 for 2. Ten free throws missed.
بقول لك انت معاك لابتوب صح؟
Washington, drive, kick, no. The defensive board, Washington on an island, top of the key! Washington gets the crowd on its feet, erupting. Plus 16. You can leave behind the 8 turnovers for Delisha Washington in the first half. She's been balling out of control in the second. 22 points, 5 steals, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 22 efficiency. Oh, lady. All right, people, last quarter, last 10 minutes. Can Kenya come up with a miracle? 27 turnovers in 3 quarters for Kenya. Now make it 28. Mwengale with another one. That's the 8th turnover. Both her and Reynolds, and Selena Okumu have not taken care of the ball the way they were supposed to, and now when it rains, it pours. Bang, bang, bang. Another one. Now South Sudan is pulling away. There's not much hope left for Kenya, even though 9 minutes is more than enough. Mwengale hesitated to take the shot. She's a good shooter. She needs to shoot it with confidence. Wanyama, mid-range special. Wanyama with 10 points and 5 boards. Another look, top of the key. This time around, it's not gonna drop for Adut Bulgak. Reynolds. With the hold of the ball, Washington will now manage the clock. Each second passing by will give South Sudan its first win in this year's qualifiers. Washington gets no love. She feels it should have gone in. Truthfully, I agree with her. Taking it all the way with pace. Tenny. Shooting 3 for 8 in today's matchup. Will have an opportunity to go in double digits with those free throws. Gale. That's a good take right here. Finishing with the left. All the way to the cup. Onyango with her first bucket. Washington turns it over. Don't want to go into my DJ Khaled mode, but I got to say it. Another one. Obviously, I'm teasing. Oh, no. Reynolds with another. Oh, no, no, no. We are trying to beat records with turnovers. 30 turnovers for South Sudan. 29, which is actually now 30 for Kenya. 60 turnovers total so far in this game. That's a stat I wish I didn't see. Missing the layup. Reynolds gives it up to Mwangale. That's a wide open look. And that's going to be an air ball from Okumu. Elizabeth this time. Apologies, it's 29 turnovers for Kenya and not 30. Another turnover for South Sudan, which will also be followed up by an unsportsmanlike foul. Could that provide Kenya with some life? Knocks down the free throw. Tali Mwangale is not having her best game, obviously. And Mwangale heard me. Said, look, Angelo, I might not have the best game, but you know me, you've seen me. And truthfully, if you've paid attention to the broadcast, I've mentioned that Mwangale is not the girl you want to leave alone from behind the arc. And Mwangale with her second dagger and 10th point of the game, bringing Kenya within 12. Could Kenya pull off an amazing comeback? Five players in double digits for Kenya. Victoria Reynolds with 11, shooting 5 for 17. And imagine that she still has a 15 points player efficiency, shooting 5 for 17 and having turned the ball over 5 times. How insane is her stat line? 11 points, 7 boards, 6 assists, 8 steals. Wow. Tani Mwangale with 10 points. Selena Okumu with 10. Mwangale shooting 2 for 11. And Okumu shooting 4 for 7. Mercy Wanyama with 10 points, shooting 4 for 7 as well. 13 points efficiency. Washington driving, kicking, dagger in the corner. Just for you, South Sudan, right out of the timeout. Gives itself a little bit of air thanks to Mayan. Oh, good pass. Wangali finding Wanyama. Is that going to be too little too late? Washington will take it all the way and draws the foul. Breakaway layup, Reynolds. Easy money, 13-point lead. South Sudan not out of the woods yet. Still got to take care of business. Washington draws yet another foul. Move. Got to finish strong, trying to go for back-to-back. No. And the turnover. Yet another one. Wangale all the way draws the foul. And we'll have a pair of free throws. be a foul. Zangale could not stay in front of Yarmayan. No bonus yet. Ball deflected. 11 points in 4 minutes 39 is more than possible for Kenya. Oh, the big buckets when you need them the most. Nyamwakteni knocks down another three. Bumps the lead back up to 14. 4 minutes 25. Out of the timeout, Kenya needs to come up with something good, and they need a bucket. Washington gets the board, pushes the ball up, then takes a sweet time. Each second going by brings South Sudan closer to the win. Washington, no. And the great presence on the offensive board from Rose McQuaid. Plus 16. Kenya gave us the illusion they could come back in this game. And the illusion is slowly but surely fading away. Good dish. Taking her time and drawing the foul. Rose could go with back-to-back buckets. She's going to have to earn the points on the free throw line. Plus 18. South Sudan stays focused with the defensive pressure. Not trying to give easy looks. Poor shot selection right here. And obviously with time running out, Kenya needs to find a quick fix. But it won't work out. That's going to be a break this time for Kenny. Wengale back to the free throw line. Wengale has already had 4 trips over there, shooting 6 for 8. Ball situation. Ball given back to South Sudan. Two minutes and 20-some seconds left. Washington found the angle to fit inside. Wengale strips the ball away. Riak coming in the game for the first time gets stripped. That's going to be a travel. 1-2 minute steps on the hop. Washington, who barely came out the court in this game, right now has 24 points, shooting 50%, 8 for 16, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, and 9 turnovers. Another pair of free throws coming up. She shot 7 for 8 so far in this game. Washington getting subbed out with 2 minutes left. There's no reason to leave Delisha Washington any longer on that court. She did her job. Another turnover for Kenya. And Wengale with the late call, but yet the right call. Lual with 2 free throws. One for 2, South Sudan shooting spectacularly from the free throw line in this game. Gale with another turnover. South Sudan is shooting 86% as a team. .33 turnovers for both teams. Obviously, anything happening in the last minute and few seconds left won't change much of the final result, as Kenya will go defeated, winless after 2 days of competition. Good ball movement, great ball movement to find Reynolds. Foul with 50 seconds left. Coming up right after this game, still in Cairo, it's going to be Uganda against Egypt. A game you're not going to want to miss. Uganda beat Kenya 78-56. Egypt beat Burundi 102-40, which means it's a battle of undefeated squads right now in day 2 already. It's gonna be a nice game. Looking forward to it. So for all of you basketball lovers, get a few minutes break after the end of this game. You'll be right back with me for game number 2 of the day. Turned over. Gale, nice shot. But too little, too late, unfortunately for Kenya. Another foul drawn. Nice, aggressive take from Mari Dow. So after the review, time to finish up the game. Last second, Reynolds knocks it down. It's just for her own personal account. It won't translate into a win for Kenya. South Sudan victorious in game 1 of its competition. It's day 2. So don't go too far. We'll be right back with game number 2 between Uganda and Egypt. Was Angelo Sagarakis signing out and signing right back in.